Hello, we're going again. It's only been like 5 minutes since the last one, possibly not even that. Hello, mercenary person. I'm experimenting with different settings on OBS at the moment. So, feedback on, you know, quality difference between episodes and stuff like that would be appreciated, but I'm going to look at it myself and kind of make my own decision as well.
Hey, you think you'll freeze to death out there?
Hey dude, could you... I don't even remember opening that gate, so I guess that was all muscle memory that did it last episode. Bloody chunks of meat. You have an elemental gun. Generally, you want to prioritize killing people with elemental damage above all else. They're very high on the threat calculations. Choose cover, etc. We're not picking up that quest. Oh wait, we haven't sold anything. I'm not going to use pauses in these episodes at all. Just because it minimizes, you know, the disbelief. Because I know, like challenge runs and stuff, when they're on YouTube instead of being streamed, it's kind of, there's like some disbelief that takes place. So even though it's such a minor thing, I'm just not gonna risk any extra suspicion that I've, you know, edited out of death somehow. Even though I've seen what people on the internet are capable of figuring out. Not that I have many eyes pointed my way, but I'm sure someone would notice if I cheated in some way. Just because
I was gonna call it piss for brains in honor of you, but that just feels immature.
it feels impolite to talk while characters in game are talking sometimes, especially when it's Handsome Jack. What was it? So Isaac, Binding of Isaac, YouTubers, they do these things called streaks, where it's just as many wins in a row as you can without losing a run. And I remember there was a big guy called Sinvictor who blatantly cheated one and accidentally like showcased it to the world, even though he still denies it to this day somehow. And just that kind of idea was in my head, I guess. Has been in my head. Just can't really... it's scummy to cheat, but I get why people do it. Especially for a guy like Sinvictor, where his Isaac streak is like the only reason people watch his videos. Which I believe is like his main source of income. Still sucks though. No one wants something fun turned into like a disappointment because they've cheated. You know what I mean? I don't know how much sense that makes, but
I've been telling you about?
yeah.
It's not a sculpture or anything. It's a living horse that actually happens to yeah, actually, I'll go get it.
This next boss fight is going to be an absolute cakewalk because I have the Contraband Skyrocket. And that'll bring us up to level 5, so we'll finally have our action skill. That's one of the things that Borderlands 3 definitely did better. And Borderlands pre-sequel. You get your action skills earlier. In pre-sequel you get them level 3. Borderlands 3 you get them at level 2, which is perfect. I think 3 was perfect. Like level 3 for action skill was perfect. But in Borderlands 2 you get it at level 5, which is a bit absurd in terms of like, it's not that fun playing before then. Okay, this is bad. We need to dip out of the way of these guys. I got too distracted talking, put myself in a disadvantaged spot right now. But we can just pull something like that. you stop. There we go. No legendary that I can tell. And that's action skill unlocked. First big milestone. Because now it's not just... we're not just playing weird Battlefield. Playing Borderlands. Suppose we could have got a legendary or something up to this point, and then that would have really cemented the Borderlandsy bit, but we haven't. Okay. Contraband Skyrocket, a very risk reward grenade for a hardcore run, to be sure. God, my throat's getting a little sore from talking so much. There is a certain spot in here where you can just block progress for them. Is it here? Looks like it's here. Not many places in the game you can pull something like that. Obviously they've all got their scripted path and they didn't get given much freedom on it. Heading on in. Might have to take a break mid-recording or something. I don't even have like a drink next to me or something. Bad practice for a YouTuber, I know. Hello, Rax. We can toss our turret over this, and it should start gunning down the enemies waiting for us. Okay, we were a bit late, but it did. I just blocked an axe to try and keep the turret alive a second longer. I mean, it worked. Clearing barrels is a skill you learn in One Life's hardcore runs, and taking is slow. Obviously there's exceptions, but you want to be, you know, letting your shield recharge, letting your action skill come back up. Is that a shotgun? That's a rifle. Fire. Okay, that's definitely an elemental weapon. So we prioritize you. More enemy. He's on fire. Enemies to the left. Obviously just from playing the game, but especially hardcore runs, you learn like enemy spawns and stuff, which is very helpful. So at least for this first area, I've got it pretty locked down. We can accept taking that health damage. Even without the level up, we probably would have been fine there. And our first point for One Lives, I like to put it in preparation, just because it's a bit of health regen in between fights. Best you can hope for this early, really. Grab all this, because there is a shop coming up, so we can sell everything we find. There's also a badass spawn and 2 or 3 enemies with it, right after the shop. But they don't aggro on you until very late, so you can just ignore them for now. Obviously you could kill them first if you're more paranoid. But I'm generally not. Be careful here. Actually bought health there just to counteract the burn damage a bit, which I probably didn't need to do, but rather safe than sorry. What even is my second weapon? Okay, this shotgun. We are going to have to swap that out. Probably for this revolver. But we'll keep it on hand. Because this sniper is not going to do anything against the final boss of this area. Captain Flint, because he's very resistant to fire. Hello. Elemental gun. Toss the turret here. And jump up. All the enemies here are like a lower level, by the way, and I don't know why. Obviously they didn't rebalance this area. They placed the enemies and kind of just let it be. Usually I go up and around, but it doesn't really matter. Means you can pick up the ammo and stuff from these guys. Simple as... Have to be a little careful there because you can soft lock the game. There's a lot of places you can soft lock the game here, to be honest. In this area. This Claptrap is so temperamental. Up here. This up. Turret in a good central place. And then kill the stuff the turret might not be able to aim at. All the stuff that can aim at it, so you know, you avoid it taking too much damage. Oh, we're actually done here. These enemies have aggroed, which is a bit abnormal. They stopped shooting, but you know. I generally always do the chain skip here, which is where you get Claptrap to go on the elevator. He cries a little bit about the stairs, etc. There we go. And then while he's getting on, you come up, jump on the top, jump to the arrow, jump to the house, jump on the chain. That elemental weapon's a bit scary. And then you pull him up. And you kill the enemy with the fire gun so you don't die to it. Ah, he didn't even pretend to soft lock there, as he likes to do. And we are actually gonna be even more scummy here. None of this against the rules of the one knife, by the way. Stuff like going out of bounds isn't allowed, but this isn't going out of bounds. I just went in the arena early, looped back around. There we go, boss spawns because of the Claptrap, and then we will be able to safely kill him from down here.
Torture dolls, boys.
Let's turn up the heat! What are you going to do with that Anchorman? Anchorman, what a movie. Truly a piece of film literature that can't be topped. See, 5 damage from a 42 damage sniper.
Meet my lady friend.
Abnormally bad. Oh, and he's immediately set himself on fire. Classic. Let's try and use the skyrocket here for the minimal damage it's going to do. Killed the stuff around him at least. I can't even tell if these revolver shots are hitting. Need him to come out on this girder, I guess you would call it. Metal bar. Because now it's just a matter of whittling him down. Okay, fire dots, so we be careful a little bit. Oh, that's a nice angle, he can't even get us. Okay, he can, he's just a bit slow about it. He's on fire again, so we hide. Because in this state he has massive damage reduction and he reflects bullets. See, like that.
Say hello, darling.
Let the turret take it. Maybe he'll drop the legendary. That would be nice. Nope. Drop his normal blue gun, but it's a pretty subpar gun. It's okay to use against, you know, fleshy targets, but that doesn't really say much for its power level. We are going to get rid of the shotgun now, and that. We already have our fire gun. Okay, you're dead. Don't think we've even really come close to dying yet. Except in the first episode, right when we were killing the first bandits. Probably going to portion these episodes out to be about one per story mission. With, you know, side stuff. Okay, this is not ideal. Shields back up. Where am I looking for? He's shooting from behind the wall. Okay, that was lucky as hell, to be honest. Let's try and get our shield back up much as we can. Hellfire there. Yeah, that grenade throw was pretty ill-advised. But we did it. And we got away with it. I am going to be looking to retire the skyrocket soon. Just not quite right yet. Bit more XP. Then we'll go open the red chest, and then we're just about done with the episode there. Okay, that's a really bad grenade, but it's at least better. That shield's nothing to write home about either, but we'll take it. And that shotgun will be replacing the pistol. And we're looking pretty okay on the loot right now. With that chest. Usually you don't get too much out of that chest, so that was actually a pretty good roll. Come on, Claptrap. So we're level 6. Next episode, we should be able to start speccing into Gorilla. It's just very good. So much of it is worth getting, like the reload speed, the turret time, the shield, recharge delay, recharge rate, rocket pods, cooldown. It's just all good. It's all good. This is Axton's best tree, easily.
And now, let us set sail.
Some people might say middle tree's better, but I'm pretty sure I disagree with that, basically on principle. We're looking okay. Badass rank's still turned off. There we go. Yeah. Thanks for watching.